Welcome guys! As you can see, today's episode of Saltpretzel playing Summoner's War starts right in Guild Wars, because today I do have little time, because I do have a test tomorrow in economic history. I study economics at the university in Vienna, which is the capital of Austria. So I do not have a lot of time, but today I will talk a bit about Shimitae. You can see him already. Yeah, I'm right in Guild Wars, but that's just an easy opponent. My guild is pretty shitty, so I do have really low opponents. Let's see what we can do with Airbender on Kazis. Okay, 11k, which is pretty good for no attack buff. And yeah, as you can see, I play my Shimi with Despair runes, because he's stunned right there, which was actually good. Oh, it procs really good today. Yeah, as I said, really short video. I will just show you two Guild War fights and how I get into these fights, what I think about, and then shortly the runes and what's important on Shimitae, and then it will be over for today. I just do this video today to get open-minded again, or free-minded, because I have studied so long, I'm like brain damaged already. I can't remember any more stuff of the same business or the same thing, so I need to open my mind again with playing some Summoner's War. Yeah, let's fight this. In Guild Wars it is important to have a plan, so no monster of your team dies, because then you can't use it in the other fights. This is actually a strong opponent for this level. Yeah, first is a bomber team, that's why I'll take cover and I should be pretty safe there. I will go with rogue as well as damage dealer and some tank. I guess I will go with Bryant. Yes. And in the second team is really tough. I mean, Tyrone is really strong with his stuns, as well as Julian with his stuns, and Hua with her attack bar decrease and high damage. Yeah, definitely need a tank for Hua. I will need my Dayran. And can I use Shimitae here? Actually, it's not a good idea, but I hope he has weak runes so I can use him. Or shall I use him in the first team? Tricky. Let me think about that, guys. I think Shimi does not deal enough damage, at least mine, because he's not runed that good. No, I should go with Lucian in the first team, and in the second team I'm afraid of Rogue getting killed by Tyrone really fast. I'm thinking about a full tank team, but I'm not sure if this will work. Yeah, let's just try it out. I will search an opponent to show you Shimitae another time for the third guild fight. Yeah, you see, I just shield and now there can go nothing wrong. And they should die pretty soon when Lucian is turned. So, now they're in round 2. This will be the interesting fight, I guess. Okay, I need to get rid of Kwa pretty soon, or my Jasun will die next turn. Well, let's try to weaken their attack. Oh, crap. Normally I don't use Darian's second skill, but that was really important to reduce Hua's attack. Let's get rid of her. Oh, that was a good proc. That was a good violent proc. You see, that's why violent runes are so strong. Now I can heal up. Okay. Yeah, a bit lucky for me, but you see, that is a really good team actually, even though they're all attackers. Tyrone is really strong. I'm really sad that I haven't pulled one yet. Yeah, but now it is easy. So I hope I can show you how good or how bad actually my Shimitae is in the last guild fight. Let's look for some opponent. Can I use him here? Yes, I think so. In the first team or against the first team. And I will use Lucian as well and Chloe. And for the second team, it's tricky again, I guess. I will use... Shall we go mirror team? Just for the fun. But that's actually risky. I'm a lot safer going with Jisung there. Yes. So I'm sorry that this video will be over in a few minutes again. I will make a longer one when I'm done with the tests. It should be done by next week, I guess. There is one tomorrow and one at Friday. And one homework, I think, which is still... Give me a second. Till Monday. Yes. Yeah, actually I can't show you a lot in this fight. Hopefully a good airbender crit. Okay, 7.4k wasn't even that good. But for no armor, weakened armor on Tyrone and no attack buff on Jimmy, it was decent. But I will show you the runes of mine and then you know why he's that bad. But I will tell you what you should rune him to make him good. When I finish this fight. I do not think a lot about focus in there, because they probably do not have good runes, since my shitty guild is really low. I've got about 25 crystals, summoning stones, sorry, for the last reset that Saturday. Even though I was place 1 in the guild for earning the most summoning stones, or not summoning stones, guild points. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. I did learn too much already, I think. Yeah, that was the guild fights. Let me check my rooms. Or let us check them. Yeah, for the stats I do have 13k HP, which is pretty low, but doesn't matter. The attack is at about 2k, which would actually be good. The defense is at 800, which is too high. Well, it's not too high, but you should focus on other stats. The speed is on 106, which is pretty low, it should be higher. Crit rate 26%, that's shit. Crit damage 78%, too low as well. And resistance and accuracy, I don't give a fuck about those. Let's take a look on the runes. I do play him on Despair Focus. Despair Blade would be better, I guess. You should get him at about 70% crit rate. Because when you proc with the Spirit Throw, or when you get a crit with Spirit Throw, you have a 30% higher chance to get a critical hit on the next turn. Which means 100% when you have a 70% base crit rate. Then Cyclone. Attacks all enemies 3 times with the Cyclone. Each strike has a 40% chance of increasing the chances of the enemy to miss an attack for 2 turns, which means granting hit for 2 turns, which is good. Wow, hard to say. And Airbender creates a hurricane around the enemy, absorbs their attack speed for 3 turns, making the enemy 3 turns slower, which is good, and this has a pretty high multiplier on the attack and the crit damage. And yeah, his leader skill is 24% attack speed in Arena, which is also really good. Yeah, that's why I would play him as an attacker, because in Arena he's stronger as an attacker. Yeah, on slot 4 you should have crit damage with crit chance substats, which is actually not what I do have. I have death percent, which is shitty, but I do not have a better rune for slot 4 right at the moment. And on slot 2 and 6, attack percent is good. Probably speed would also be good on slot 2, but you can go with attack percent as well, if you have good speed substats. I do not have both, which is shitty, but I do not have better runes right at the moment for these slots. Yeah, for slot 1, 3 and 5, sorry guys, I focused on attack percent and crit rate and crit damage, as you can see here. Well, this rune is actually shitty, but I do not have better, or do I have one? Actually, this rune would be better. Probably I will change them later. Yeah, that's all about the runes. Let's see if I can do one fight with him in Arena before I need to study again. I already checked this. Oh yeah, reset day has been, so probably this will be weaker opponents. Let's see. Yeah, here I can use him. Let's use him as a leader for the 24% attack speed. Then I will use Chloe to tank Tyrone and for the immunity. And I will use Darren and the soup. Yeah, let's take Shimmy as our only damage dealer and see if that works. Probably the enemy won't have good runes. We'll see. First shield. Yeah, actually it was really good that I took Shimmy as a leader, because probably the enemies had started. Have you seen their attack bars at the beginning? That's first illusion. Well, let's try how much damage Airbender can do on Tyrone. Okay, actually enough. Didn't thought it would work. Okay, it's actually a pretty easy arena fight. What else can I tell you about Shimmy? Shimmy was my first 4-star monster. I was really happy when I pulled him. It was when I was about level 20, I guess. 20 or 25, I can't remember that well. Right when I got him, I started playing him with the spear runes from the beginning, because I read it in the monster description. And yeah, it turned out to be really good. I still use him on these spear runes, even though I have changed a few, because I started to play him with 3-star spear runes. Yeah, he would actually be a good monster, but he does not fit in the team I use in Arena right at the moment. When I'm higher, I will show you my defense. I use, yeah, pretty much this I have right now in, just with Brian. And you have seen my common attacker team. This is my common attacker team. I will just trade out my attacker, which is Rogue there, for sometimes Lucian if they have a lot of water monsters, or sometimes even Jean if they have no immunity, so I can do some super crits with armor break and attack buff. Yeah, and that's my defense team. So there is no need to use Shimmy right at the moment. That's why I have gave the weaker runes on him, and I have focused to rune Rauk and Chloe, as well as Deira and Jisun and Brian Good. When you are free to play player, you really have to focus on the main monsters you need for your team, for your strategy you use, and make sure that these monsters have the best runes you have. If I would make some kind of fast attacker team, I probably would put the runes on Jimmy, on Lucian. I would make myself a Bryant to fasten up my team, and probably I would make myself a Megan, so I do have a tech buff and the armor buff, as well as Bryant's Tailwind to make sure that Lucian moves first. But well, that's not my kind of playstyle, so I have tried to make the best out of my defense monsters, because I also thought this may help me in TOA a lot, and it did. I get to stage 90, probably to 94. I wasn't able to finish stage 94 last time, and I think I can't get further by now as well. But I hope I can when I've finished fusing my Ifrit. I do already have a lot of fodder for him to fusion him, but I still wasn't that lucky to pull a Beast Hunter, which I need. I think I need it for the Fire Succubus. Is that right? Yes, for the Fire Succubus. Yeah, so I won't get further in TOA until I can fuse my Ifrit, or if I do a lucky pull, but I think this won't happen. Yeah, that's it for today. Sadly I have to study now again. I hope you enjoyed this very short video, and we will meet again soon with some more Summoners War action. Bye!